All right, friends, today we're working on Unit 6, Lesson 9, page 282. So this might look intimidating because we are working with 1,000, but the reality is 1,000 is not that big of a deal, just bigger number that we're working with. I, as usual, am going to work over here. I'll do 3 of these with you, 5, 6, and 7, and you can do the rest on your own. If you're feeling confident with your mathematics skills and you would like to just complete the page, take a picture and turn it in, please go ahead and do that. And then you can start working on iReady. All right, so the first one, number 5, says 1,000 minus 772. All right. I'm going to put my columns in so I can make sure everything stays super tidy. And I know that I'm going to jump all the way over to that 1,000, exit out, and I'm going to give that 1,000 to the 100. So I have 10 hundreds now, which is kind of funny to think about. But I am not going to leave that. I'm going to leave them with 9 hundreds. And I'm going to give one of those hundreds to the tens. So I have 10 tens now. X that out because I need to have 10 ones. Whew. Do you see how I just went over? I just brought that 1,000 over and broke it apart. So if I were to draw that, I start out with my 1,000. And then I break that up into 10 hundreds. Gonna break one of those into 10 tens. And then I'm gonna break one of those into 10 ones. All right, so that's what the picture looks like as we break that apart. We just take one out of each one and break it into pieces. Now 10 minus 2, boop, we end up with 8. 9 minus 7, we end up with 2. Then we have another 9 minus 7. We end up with 2 again. And then we have 1,000 minus 0. We end up with 0. So our total there is 228. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Do you have questions for me right now? All right. You do not have to draw the pictures. The picture was just to show you how I was breaking that apart. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on 1,000 minus 526 now. I will be wanting your support and help with this one. So 1,000, can you believe that you guys are subtracting thousands now? It's pretty amazing what second graders do. Remember, when you finish, I want to see a picture of your work, not just the answers. So if you do your work on a different page, make sure that I see that. All right, what are we going to do? Thank you. We're going to ungroup them all the way across, starting with this 1,000. Okay, now that I have it ungrouped, I'm just going to go ahead and subtract it. What's 10 minus 6, everyone? What's 9 minus 2, everyone? What's 9 minus 5, everyone? Okay, we ended up with 474. This next one is the last one I'm going to do with you, and then I will read these two to you, and you can finish the rest of the page on your own. As long as you're good at breaking apart numbers, this is not too challenging. All right, my friends, what am I going to do? What's my next move? Yep, I need to break apart that 1,000. Tell me what to do. How do I do that? So it looks like that. All right, what's 10 minus 3? 9 minus 4? 9 minus 8? All right, so we end up with 157. All right, any questions before I have you do the rest of those on your own? All righty. Number 11 says, Elliot has 1,000 pennies. He puts 350 pennies in penny rolls. How many pennies are left? Number 12 says, Marta's class plans to collect 1,000 cans this year. They have 452 cans so far. How many more cans do they plan to collect? Just like always, take a picture that shows me your work. And when you're finished, pop over to iReady. Thanks for working hard today, friends.